All right, one of the last things I'm going to talk to you guys about is adjustment layers. Adjustment layers work with a layer mask. So to do that, for right now, I've got this image right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my adjustment layer, and here are a bunch of these different adjustments. Depending on what you select first, say I select this area, I make a selection on this image, I can make an adjustment from that selection on brightness and contrast. And then I can increase or decrease the brightness depending on that, that layer mask. Now the thing with the mask is it's going to apply to everything below it. So if you don't want it to, if you want to just be on a specific area, or if you want it to be on the entire piece, this will be for everything, every layer below it, just leave it like this. But if you want it to also just be a clipping mask just on the layer directly below, that's this one, that's the brightness and contrast itself, okay? So now I can still adjust it how I need to if I want to do something to it. That being said, there's also a fun adjustment called hue and saturation. If I need to change the color of anything, I can change the hue to whatever I want it to be. The saturation is the amount of color, and I can change it to different presets. Cyanotype, if you're trying to have like a monotone color, increase saturation. There's a lot of different things that you can do depending on what your adjustment is. Alright, there's color balances, there's invert. Alright, but these are all different things that are occurring to everything below it. So if I had another thing below it, it would still apply to those. So be aware of that, but it's very easy to manipulate and work with. So if I'm working with a mask, you already know how to do that. Say I select just this card to apply that filter to, and I would select the inverse and edit fill with black. Alright, so that black is now applied to that filter, which is only doing the invert on that area. Okay, so working with adjustments, this is a good kind of blanket technique for taking care of a lot of larger areas that need adjustments to them. Threshold is another fun one too. It does the black and white. We talked about that last year when we did the skateboard project, or skateboarder. Alright, so there's a lot of different things. Don't forget, you've learned these techniques. I just wanted to reiterate where they are and where you need to go to get to them. Adjustments. Alright, these are adjustment layers. Alright.